Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to Sense Beautiful Fragrance channel, where we share and discuss fragrance together, guys. Hey guys, today I wanted to share 7 really perfect designer fragrances with you guys that are my favorite at the moment, because I sometimes think I rave a lot about niche fragrances these days, and of course there are a lot of good designer fragrances, and today I show you my favorites at the moment. So if you're interested, guys, stay tuned. But before we start, guys, please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to this beautiful fragrance channel down below if you haven't yet. Doesn't cost you anything and it means the world to me. So thank you a lot in advance. Starting off, guys, with a fragrance that is by far my favorite from the whole line, from a beautiful house. This is Dior Sauvage Elixir. I really wanted to show this one again because I don't show it that much these days, but I still think, guys, this fragrance is really special for designer fragrance. I think it has it all if you like strong fragrances. This is just your alpha male fragrance. This is really like a super masculine 80s powerhouse style fragrance combined with really modern nuances. With the sweetness in the foreground, the spiciness, I think there's also cinnamon and cardamom on here. And then you have that whole bunch of lavender and that Dior Sauvage DNA just in the background. I think this is just a really nice creation by Maison Francisco Jean already. I think he made this fragrance and I think it's the best from the line. My best friend wears this all the time when we meet. It is one of 2 signatures of him with L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, and he loves it and he got compliments with this one. And I also think that when it comes to the scent, guys, this is an amazing fragrance. Just keep in mind, this is super strong. On one hand, this is really good because you get a lot for your money. Even if this costs 100 euros, guys, it's a 60 ml, but guys, you don't need more than 1 or 2 sprays. And like I said, my best friend wears it with 1 or 2 sprays and I can smell them the whole night if we go out. So I think that's more than enough. But on the other hand, you really have to be careful because a lot of people get annoyed by this fragrance also if you overspray. So just keep that in mind, guys. But in general, guys, I think this is one of the best designer fragrances right now, and a good investment if you want to have a really stable day-to-day designer fragrance these days, guys. You're talking about Sauvage Elixir by the beautiful house of Dior. Next up, guys, we have a fragrance that is quite similar in a way to Dior Sauvage Elixir. I don't know why I don't get that, but this fragrance is so good. Floreintal by Comme des Garçons. Comme des Garçons in general, guys, super underrated to this day. I always talk about this fragrance because it's one of my favorites. And even if this is this is a woody fragrance with oud in there and that plum liquor that makes it a little bit sweet and sexy, but there are just this really masculine facets of this fragrance that keeps this for me really modern and also like in the vein like a Sauvage fragrance, but a little bit more on the creative side. I think this can be a signature for an artist or someone who just wants to stand out a bit but still want to be mass appealing. I think this is absolutely great. I wore this last weekend to a night out, got a compliment, and it's in general just a good fragrance to wear. It's of course not as potent as Dior Sauvage Elixir, but for me sometimes it's a good thing because you can just overspray. It's loud for the first 15 minutes and then it gets really close to your skin, but still it will linger around. This is a lingering fragrance, guys. That's what I love about this fragrance. Comme des Garçons in general, guys, super underrated. I wanted to show you another fragrance. Of course, Wonderwood, I think, is the easiest fragrance from them to wear, and maybe also the most versatile. Then Floreintal, and then there's Two Men by Comme des Garçons. And guys, this fragrance is so good in a way. It's so creative that I wanted to share it with you guys, but this is really for you connoisseurs out there, guys. You have to try this fragrance. I think then if you are really into fragrances and you have a trained nose, this is one of the best fragrances you can try because it's so exciting. It smells like you blow out candles in an old church, and in a clean church, I would say. That's how this smells. There's some citrus in here. It's quite fleeting, but guys, when you want a creative fragrance, try this fragrance, and it has balls. I just have to say that because this is a fragrance from a strong person, right? From a strong woman or a strong man. This is absolutely fantastic. Two Men, but I would consider Floreintal my favorite from the line. So I wanted to show you Floreintal by Comme des Garçons. Next up, we go to the house of Hermes and we go to a summer fragrance. I'm a little bit fed up, guys, with the typical, or with my eau de toilette Terre de Hermes, and I'm going for Terre de Hermes or Givree these days, guys. Of course, I still love the Eau de Toilette, it's great, but it's like a trouser you wear too much, guys. Sometimes you just want something new and something refreshing also for your mind, and you get used to something too much. And this one is so refreshing, guys. And for me, this is on such a high designer standard when it comes to summer fragrances, guys. From the quality, from the smell, from how it lingers in the air. It's so easy to wear. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I always want to spray it when I sniff it on the atomizer, and man, this is so cooling around you. This is so great, guys. This is an absolutely fantastic gem. I'm so happy to have this big bottle. I used to wear it a lot last year, and this year I try to, but these days, guys, we have just cold weather here in Germany, sadly, so it's not the best for really high heat fragrances, but I see August and maybe also July coming with warmer days, and so I will for sure wear this because I love it, guys. I think this one, if you love citrus, if you like a really dry green citrus, not sweet citrus, you will love this fragrance, guys. It has the same, it is the same vein like the Terre de Hermes line, way more modern, way more easygoing, I would say, and summery. So if you're looking for something still for the summer or for a vacation, guys, I think this is a beautiful vacation fragrance. I went with this fragrance to Sicily last year and I enjoyed it so much. Couldn't stop wearing this in the daytime when it was really humid. So beautiful fragrance, guys. Terre de Hermes or Givree. Continuing, guys, with Guerlain. I think we have a lot of variation in this list, which I really like. This was not intended, but this one, guys, by far these days my favorite from the L'Homme Ideal line. This is L'Homme Ideal Extreme, guys. And this fragrance, I sprayed it again, and I know this fragrance because I wear it a lot. Also now in summertime, guys. It's just so good. This fragrance is just the perfect hybrid of everything that line makes this line so special. For me, this has the freshness of the Eau de Toilette. It has the cherry note of the Eau de Parfum without being that dense. For me, I also like, there's an Extreme and there is the other one, the red one, that smells a little like marzipan. This is also quite plummy and sweet. This one is just so day-to-day worth it, guys. If you want just the perfect fragrance from that line to wear every day or to be the most versatile, I would go with this one because this is perfect for a date, but also perfect for every day, perfect for casual environments, and you can wear this to a really special meeting also because this is spicy. Maybe you get irritated by the name, but this is just spicy for like 5 minutes and then it gets so soft and airy and light without losing a longevity with that. So it's a beautiful fragrance. I love it. I really was considering a long time to get a whole bottle, and now I'm really happy to have this one because, like I said, for me it just puts everything together, which makes this line, this L'Homme Ideal line, so special and makes it into a beautiful fragrance that you can wear every day. So this is by far one of my favorite designers these days, guys, by Guerlain. This is L'Homme Ideal Extreme. Next up we have a classic one, guys, and I think it was one of my, it was my second fragrance, that was my third fragrance that I've bought with my money when I was into fragrances. This is Prada L'Homme, guys, and this is just a on-off relationship for me because I sold this after 1 year and then I had to get it back because I missed it so much, guys. And I have good memories with this one because there were some situations where I had to be really professional, and I wore this fragrance to make me calm down and make me feel good, and it went really well. So I'm really happy, or I have really good memories with this fragrance, professional memories. But guys, this is just such a good soapy fragrance. Prada in general, you know it, if you follow me for some time, I love Prada fragrances still to this day because I think they are quite special and they have that soapy high quality, and this is so high quality, guys. If you spray this, or if you are into niche, if you are into really high-end fragrances and then you smell this, you know that this has good quality. The iris here is so buttery, so beautiful, so clean, fresh, powdery. It's just perfect for every day. It is, a friend of mine said it in a perfect way, and that is how I feel these days about this. Of course I wear it myself also, but this is the smell that you want to your colleagues to smell like, because this is what you want to smell in your room around you. This is really professional, this is really clean, this really smells just like a well-groomed guy or girl. I think this is quite unisex, to be honest. But yeah, that's why I don't wear that often these days. I still think this is such an amazing smell, guys. If you want to have really one fragrance for everything, if you want something super professional and maybe you're not really into fragrances, I would always recommend you this fragrance or Bois Imperial, but I think this one even more. This isn't too loud, but this is also quite sexy in a way. It's just a clean guy that came off the shower and had a really expensive soap. So this one is absolutely fantastic, guys. Prada L'Homme. Next up, guys, we have a Cartier fragrance, and this one is, yeah, so special to me. For I think now 2 years or 1.5 years, I from time to time always wear this, and when I wear this, I feel so good and so masculine and sophisticated. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum. I think this is really, when it comes to quality, one of the best designer fragrances you can buy with money these days, because it just smells exquisite, guys. This fragrance smells like old money in a bottle. I think this one is really like old money in a bottle without smelling too old. This is a really fresh, modern, gentlemanly fragrance that has that fougere kind of quality, but then it's done in such a gorgeous way with that liquor note, that booziness, and the patchouli that makes this quite sweet and seducing in a way, but still it has that sophistication. So also this one, and the lavender keeps it fresh. So also this fragrance, guys, you can wear it in the daytime. I would consider it more like a nighttime fragrance, also date fragrance. If you want to make a statement with the right woman or with the right man, guys, you will stand out with this fragrance. It is just absolutely amazing. All to a special occasion, wedding in the evening, or I want to wear this. We make like a casino evening every few months. So next time I want to wear this fragrance, and it's just such an amazing blend, guys. It's just done to perfection, and this is one of the best fragrances that you can buy with money in a designer room, guys. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum. And of course, guys, last but not least, the Prestige House of Chanel is still missing on this list. Yeah, and I have to include this every time because this is just one of my favorite fragrances. Allure Edtion Blanche by Chanel, guys. And you see, I already used this a lot this year already, and this is my second bottle, and it is such a great fragrance, guys. This is like Terre or Givree, something that you can rock every day in the summertime, but I think this is more versatile even when it comes to year-round fragrance, because you can easily wear this in autumn and winter. I think this is just a perfect day-to-day fragrance. This makes you smell really high-end. It has still that casual vibe to it, but it has a chic vibe, like all Chanel fragrances, but this one, guys, is special. I love this fragrance, like I said. I love that acidic citrus in here that mixes so beautiful with that tonka bean and that vanilla. It's never too much. It's just the perfect balance. It smells like just the perfect man for me, and really clean and white. This smells, when I would describe it with a color, I would say white. This with a shirt in the summertime, it's beautiful. But also now, if it's not that warm, guys, I still wear this fragrance because I love it so much. And I would just get a big bottle next time and just wear it, rock it all the time, because this is also a really nice signature. And if you like citrus fragrances and maybe want something with a little bit of sweetness, with a little bit more of playfulness than Eau Givree, then get this fragrance because it's absolutely fantastic, guys. This is Allure Edtion Blanche by Chanel. And that's for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this list of 7 designer fragrances that are really perfect for me. My favorite designer fragrances these days. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me down in the comments below what you think about these fragrances and what are your favorite designer fragrances at the moment. I'm curious like always. See you next time. Bye bye, guys.